Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right, but that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
Fire people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Automotive Superstore to get a real deal on all their automotive, marine, and ATV accessories. No matter what you need to take pride in your ride, we got it. Bedliners, window tint, custom bumpers, lighting, custom sound, and wraps. And now get 15% off all wheel and tire packages featuring in-house professional installation. Get 100 days, same as cash financing. Wiesner's Automotive Accessories Superstore, 3502 West Davis Street in Conroe, or WiesnerAccessories.com, making the ordinary extraordinary.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at TexpressUrgentCare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Going to the dentist doesn't have to be an unpleasant experience. The dentists at Huntsville Family Dental specialize in a wide variety of dental services, including implants, fillings, crowns, veneers, and more. Feel at home and have your anxiety comforted. Dental health is important. Don't allow tooth pain to turn into something much more serious. Give the family-friendly team at Huntsville Family Dental a call today at 295-5437. That's Huntsville Family Dental, 295-5437.
Friends, well, a pleasant good evening and welcome to another edition of Huntsville Hornet Baseball. We are live here tonight from Cape Bar Ross Park. Rob Hipp alongside BJ McMichael, and our special announcer tonight, Miss Braylon Hipp, is joining us.
The star of the show is out tonight, looking beautiful. I think she's probably the prettiest fan here, I would imagine.
Well, we're about to get started here in just a few moments. Of course, Braylon not going to be on the broadcast. He just wanted to say hello to everybody. Hello to all the Huntsville Hornet fans. Well, we are set for a good one tonight. Huntsville looking for their first win at home. They haven't played many of them, and especially their first win at home in district play, facing a very tough and competitive Whitehouse Wildcat team here tonight. And we got word a little bit earlier, their pitcher that's starting tonight, this young man throws those fastballs close to 90 miles an hour. He's got some future possibly going over to Texas A&M. And so we're set for a good one here, and we'll see how Huntsville can respond. Because, BJ, let's be honest, they're in need of a win right now coming into this ball game. I believe 1-2 in district. And currently in that 4th spot, still a lot of baseball left. Whitehouse coming in tonight at 2-1 and 10-7.
Yeah, absolutely. But this would be a statement win even early in this baseball season for district play. With Whitehouse, they're in 2nd place overall in the district. Anytime you can get a win like that, I think they're 10-7 overall.
This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations
of the University Interscholastic League. One of the keys is going to be for this Hornet team. At times, they give up those big innings, sometimes early, and so it's going to making sure that you don't give up that big inning early to get yourself some momentum early in the game. So it's a tall test. You just talked about the starting pitcher. Anytime you've got someone throwing that kind of gas at the high school level, and it's already been scouted and recruited, it's going to be tough, but it's doable.
We're looking forward to a good one again here tonight, as we will be starting in just a few moments. You can hear our public address announcer, Mr. Tony Kulak, right now giving some instruction here. Huntsville again entering this ball game today, 1-2 overall in 16-5A, 1-2 in the conference. Let me start over. 1-2 in 16-5A, 6-11 overall this season under head coach Justin Jennings, also the assistant coach Corey Heidebrick, and we know that his parents back in California may be listening tonight as they were last week, so hello to you. And then for Whitehouse coming in here under head coach Greg Branch, they are 2-1 in district and 10-7 overall.
Hey, it's just going to be it's a great day to be out here. We're loving just being out here. I tell you what, I played lots of baseball growing up here in Huntsville. I'm a Huntsville graduate. I never played baseball for Huntsville, but I played on these fields in Cape Barros. Anybody knows Cape Barros? And these are the best these fields have looked in a long. The past 2 years, Coach Jennings has really done a good job of getting these fields where they need to be. And it's just a great day for baseball.
Of course, as you mentioned, that's credit to Coach Jennings. Is playing here at the City Park at Cape Bar Ross, but he does everything that he can to take care of this. It is a beautiful field out here, an excellent field to play baseball on. But I do know that we're looking forward to that new park coming here from the bond that was recently passed last year. That's going to be an exciting opportunity for Huntsville to really get back on the map as far as athletics goes. And the other thing that you think about, and we talked about it so much, was just the economical impact that it's going to have, because Huntsville is so centrally located between Houston and Dallas up that 45 corridor. That's going to keep teams now from having to go play over at Bomber Stadium in Bryan. That's where a lot of the playoff games happen. Okay. Now we can use those facilities to bring in other teams, which in turn brings in more people. That puts more heads in beds, as they call it, and that also helps with those hot funds, getting people here and talking more about Huntsville.
Absolutely, and just the getting the morale boost, the momentum boost, for Huntsville and these, baseball for a long time. They've done what they could with the field that they have, and again, they've done a great job with it. But being able to see that come to fruition, getting to watch some of these juniors possibly get to play on it as seniors. But at least the sophomores getting to play on the seniors, it's going to be a good thing.
Whitehouse tonight in their maroon jerseys. They are in those cream-colored pants, the white cream-colored pants that are outlined in black pinstripe, the numbers in white, W logo in white on the back, and Whitehouse written across the front in that italicized font. For your Huntsville Hornets, they will be in their home white jerseys, white pants with the H logo, that rocking H logo on the left chest, outlined in green. They're wearing the beautiful Huntsville green as well. And we'll go over the starting lineups here as we get started for Whitehouse. They're lining up out there right now. They'll get started with the left fielder, J.J. Edrago. Batting second at right field is Luke Cossey. Batting third, the first baseman, Colton Eichner. Cleaning up tonight, the pitcher, Michael Dudowski. Batting fifth, the center fielder, Jermod McCoy. Batting sixth, third baseman, Peyton Blackman. Batting seventh, it's the catcher, Keegan McCord. And batting eighth, the designated hitter, Ethan Stone. And last, but certainly not least, for the Whitehouse Wildcats tonight at shortstop, it's Colin McLemore. So again, Edrago, Cossey, Eichner, Dudowski, McCoy, Blackman, McCord, Stone, and McLemore. And once again, we mentioned earlier, Jackson Batting getting the start. He'll be on the mound for Huntsville, and we'll go over that Huntsville Hornet starting lineup. In fact, if we can pick it up, we'll let Tony Kulak call those, because it's going to be kind of exciting hearing those guys come out.
And now it's time to introduce your Huntsville Hornets. Starting with the reserves, number 4, Ridley Brady. Number 12, Carson 4. Number 17, Lance Gilbert. Number 18, Colton Kinzer. Number 21, Austin Taylor. And number 25, Justin Davidson. And your starting lineup for your Huntsville Hornets batting first. Playing second base, number 8, Christian Myron. Batting second, out in center field, number 6, Caleb Cotton. At third base, batting third, number 5, Mason Monjaras. Batting fourth at first base, number 20, Hagen Harris. Batting fifth, the designated hitter, number 11, Luke Durham. Behind the plate tonight, playing catcher for the Hornets, number 7, Ben Shelley. Batting sixth and on the mound tonight for the Hornets, number 1, Jackson Madden.
Action Jackson.
Batting seventh out in left field, number 3, Travis Tester. Batting eighth at shortstop, number 2, Colin Sanders. And batting ninth out in right field, number 33, Kubota. Your Huntsville Hornet coaches are head coach Justin Jennings, assistant coaches Corey Heidebrick, Jonathan Gorey, and Justin Stanahan.
So once again, those are your lineups tonight here for the Huntsville Hornets, brought to you by our good friend Tony Kulak. And we will send it down now for our country's national anthem.
Your caps for the playing of our national anthem.
All right, as always, a beautiful playing of our country's national anthem as we approach 7:07, a little bit behind schedule, but just about to get started again. Rob Hipp alongside BJ McMichael. BJ, good to have you here, man. It's our first game of the season together with you and I. It's going to be a fun one here tonight, and want to welcome everybody right here to the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports.
Absolutely. Looking forward to a great evening of baseball. You know, with these two guys, two teams coming in, I was looking over some of the rosters from last year, and you've got two squads full of returning players. You've got 9 returning players for Whitehouse. You've got 7 returning starters, 9 returning starters for Whitehouse, 9 returning starters, 7 returning starters for Huntsville. So what was a young team last year got some experience for Huntsville. Now they are here and hopefully getting ready to play some baseball tonight and to get evened up 2-2 on the season.
Well, again, we're live here, and if you're on social media feeds, make sure to send us a message. Let us know where you're listening from tonight, who you're cheering on. We'll get to those messages throughout. We already have our good friend Sally Hosea saying Stingham Hornets. That was my neighbor back in the day. I say back in the day because we moved a couple of months ago, but over at Brookview. And, of course, Miss Bun Shelley's mom is here tonight. They're in that neighborhood. We miss being over there. A lot of great neighbors up in the Brookview community in the neighborhood north here of Huntsville, and so we appreciate them. Had a chance to say hi to Miss Shelley earlier. Just so many wonderful folks here in Huntsville. Sally, you're just one of many. You do such a great job supporting our kiddos. And then also, how about Harvey Vanacek? Always good to see Harvey. He's always cheering on these Hornets as well.
Yeah, that's what's great. It's such a community feel out here when you're at the game, but even for those watching and just talking about it, this community does such a great job of supporting our kids. You know, you've got the fair going on out of the fairgrounds. Community comes out to show up to support them out there, and you've also got them coming out here to support them at a baseball game. And I know there's some that are supporting our softball Lady Hornets as well. So Just a great community, great people. You are absolutely right on the money on that, Rob. Love this community and what the people that, just what they do here.
So, again, just let us know you're out there. We'll get to those comments throughout this ball game here tonight. We are live in beautiful Huntsville, Texas at K-Bar Ross Park. As I believe it was in the low 70s. Not really hardly any wind here. It's going to get it down to about 63. It's going to be a very pleasant evening. Not a cloud in the sky. And here we go. Leading off is the left fielder, J.J. Adrago for Whitehouse. As we get underway with the right-handed batters, he'll start to dig in. And, BJ, we're just moments away here. It's 7:09 to get started for a little high school football here in East Texas.
Baseball. You got football.
Did I say football? Baseball, man. Yeah, man. It's been, all right, well.
Hey, he's a new dad. You guys got to know he's a new dad, and sometimes you just survive. But, hey, we're here for baseball.
Jackson batting on the mound. First right-handed pitch on the way, and this one is a strike. Boy, it's going to be one of these late call nights, too, I can already tell.
It could be.
Early count here, 0-1 on the first pitch. Always a good first pitch strike. Batting to wind up, sets to deliver. Here it is on the way.
Looks
and
good.
This one, a strike as well. I'm not seeing the calls, BJ. 0-2.
I heard him on that one before. I saw him.
I appreciate that. As I told you, it's going to be this kind of night where we don't see the signals. 0-2 to get started. Good pitching here. Here's the next one on the way. This one will flop over to first. Hagen Harris unassisted tag, and we are one away on the third pitch.
There we go. Yeah, you got to like getting that first out early, especially for your pitcher on the mound. Third pitch into the game. You get one out. That's a great start.
So we are in the top of the first. One out. We'll go to a left-handed batter here, the right fielder, Luke Cossey for Whitehouse. I want to welcome in the Whitehouse fans, too, those that didn't make that near 3-hour journey up here to Huntsville or down here to Huntsville. We want to welcome you to the broadcast tonight. The sunshine to his face. Here's the next right-handed pitch, high to the outside. The first ball thrown here on that fourth pitch by Jackson Batten. 1-0 early count on Luke Cossey.
Yeah, I was talking to Jackson earlier this week, and he was looking forward to this start tonight against Whitehouse.
Here's the next one. Again to the outside, 2-0 count.
There's been a lot of these boys have played lots of baseball together. It's something good to see a lot of these dads out here as well, and it's just exciting to get to cheer for these guys.
Here's the next pitch. This offering again to the outside. So three quick pitches there go all to the outside. And an opportunity here for Luke Cossey. He's got his options here.
Yeah, 3-0 count. Most likely has a red light. Just going to let it go by, I would imagine. Would be surprised to see a swing here.
Looking for replacing a bunt, pulls back on it to the outside, and he'll reach on a walk. So it is a one-out walk as Cossey will reach. That was his 49th plate appearance of the season, at bat 39 times. And that will take us down now third in the order to Colton Eichner. Colton Eichner has played in all 16 games, 50 plate appearances, 43 at-bats. He's a good hitter at .419.
That's a very good hitter. Yeah, you'd like to get an out here, at least get one out here. Love to get two.
First pitch on the way. That one across the plate for a strike. Back in rhythm is Action Jackson, the count at 0-1.
Yeah, I like how he came after throwing 4 straight balls there, coming back after him, getting that first pitch strike.
Eichner's on base at 500. Here's the next offering. Swing and a foul tip here. That one went into the chest of Bun Shelley, who's at catcher tonight. We'll go over that Huntsville defense, by the way. Of course, batting on the mound, Bun Shelley catching tonight. Hagen Harris over at first, Christian Milam at second, Mason Monjaras over at third, and Colin Sanders is the short. We'll go left to right. It's Travis Tester, Caleb Cotton, and Cooper Molness. The corners here at 300, center at 360. This one will chop foul off that third base line and into the Hornet dugout. And it's an 0-2 count here on Eichner.
Yeah, that's really good. Having an 0-2 count here. He hadn't fouled off some pitches there. He's trying to time it just right. Hopefully, Jackson, he's got a couple of pitches to play around here with. He can maybe go outside, maybe try to get him to swing and miss one here.
This is one of their top hitters, 18 hits on the season. This one will pop up foul.
Behind us.
I don't know where that thing went.
Went right behind us.
Heard the baby crying next to me, so maybe she's keeping a better eye on it than us. Count here remains 0-2. A little battle starting here now for Colton Eichner. She's having fun tonight. First baseball game, man.
Here we go. Yeah, you got Eichner just hanging in there. Jackson's doing a great job. Again, he's still way ahead in the count. He's got some pitches that he can maybe try to play with, maybe try to get him to swing and miss here.
Eichner has been walked 7 times, but a swing and a miss here. Or do they foul tip it? Hold on. That one came down and may have hit him a little bit there.
No, I think he may have twisted something. Because that was a swing and a miss.
Yeah, it was a strikeout swinging for the second out.
I don't know if a knee.
So he's getting a little bit of attention there. We'll step aside. We'll take a break real quick. We'll be back in a moment. We're 2 outs here in the top of the first. No score. Stay with us, friends. We'll continue in a moment from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
Push Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org.
Why are people driving from all over Texas to Wiesner Automotive Superstore to get a real deal on all their automotive, marine, and ATV accessories? No matter what you need to take pride in your ride, we got it. Bedliners, window tint, custom bumpers, lighting, custom sound, and wraps. And now get 15% off all wheel and tire packages featuring in-house professional installation. Get 100 days, same as cash financing. Wiesner's Automotive Accessories Superstore, 3502 West Davis Street in Conroe, or WiesnerAccessories.com, making the ordinary extraordinary.
All right, friends, back at it now. The young man there, Eichner, is okay as he just had a little bit of time getting off there. He did strike out swinging. So we are 2 outs, and for some reason, unfortunately, our internet has just completely flopped here. And so if you're not seeing anything or it's cutting in and out, that's why. We'll try to get to that as this game gets back underway. Kind of hard to diagnose that while we're in the middle of calling the game, but we'll see if we can do it. We'll go down here, fourth in the order, clean it up. The pitcher, Michael Dudowski, the first pitch on the way to him, and it's a ball to the outside. 1-0 early count here on Dudowski.
Yeah, it looked like what happened with Eichner when he went to swing. Maybe just did something to his knee. I don't know if he's going to come back in, if they're going to sub in. We'll have to see out in the field if someone comes in for him.
Next pitch on the way. Runner going to take off here, trying to steal to second, and he's safe just in the nick of time. So the stolen base there for Cossey. So he's over at second now. The count at 1-1 on Dudowski. Again, we are in 2 outs here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the first, no outs. Here's the next offering. This one over to second. The toss to first, and we are 3, and that will finally do it. Good field work out there by Milam on a routine toss up over to first for the third and final out. There was no runs, of course, no hits, no errors, 1 left on. We are through half an inning, bottom of the first coming up. When we come back, stay with us, friends. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Dental is accepting new patients. Experienced dentists that are focused on the community and your family helps ensure a pleasant, anxiety-comforted dental experience. Only $49 for exam and x-rays for new cash patients. Feel at home at Huntsville Family Dental. From the friendly front office to the dedicated back chair, all your questions will be answered and you will leave with a smile and comfort knowing your dental needs have been addressed. Just smile. Call Huntsville Family Dental at 295-5437. That's 295-5437.
All right, friends, welcome back. Rob Hipp, BJ McMichael here in the house at K-Bar Ross Park. We're high up in the stands, no scores. We get underway, bottom of the first. Huntsville at bat first here. They'll lead off 1, 2, and 3. The second baseman, Christian Milam, followed by Caleb Cotton, the center fielder. And then third baseman is Mason Monaharis. That's your 1, 2, and 3. And we've got a change out there over at first. I'll let you go over that for the injured player a moment ago.
Well, yeah, it looks like Eichner from Whitehouse took a spill when he was batting. Hopefully he's going to be okay, but probably twisted a knee or tweaked a knee or something was what it looked like. So they're going to bring in Bean. His name is Brandon Bean, I believe, Braden Bean. In there, he will be coming in to play first base. So hopefully the young man is okay from Whitehouse. You don't want to see anyone leave, especially due to an injury for anybody on the field. So hopefully that young man will be okay for the rest of the season.
We'll get started here. Right-handed batter, Christian Milam. First pitch, fastball, and across the plate for a strike. The early count here on Milam is 0-1.
Yeah, Milam made a great play to end the top of the first there and gets to start things off.
Next one, hard hit foul. This one will go way over the fence off that first base line. 2 pitches, 2 quick strikes here, 0-2. Unfortunately, we don't have stats for Huntsville. I thought that we did. And on the app here, I don't have those. Here's the next one. This one also hit foul into the backstop net. And that count remains at 0-2 here. So we're just underway in the bottom of the first. No score, no outs. Huntsville at bat and a good rhythm here from Milam trying to stay alive.
So that means we can just make up some stats,
yeah,
huh?
Man. Milam hitting 100 on the season. 1,000 rather. Swing around and a miss here, unfortunately, and he'll go out swinging for the first out. Batting 1,000. That's what I meant to say.
Batting 1,000. That's hard. Come up, start things off. He had good plans for that to try to get the lead off, getting on base so they can move him around. But hopefully Caleb Cotton can start something here in the bottom of the first.
Bring up Caleb Cotton here, second in the order. Left-handed batter from the right-handed pitching of Michael Dodowski. This one on the way. And called a strike on the corner. Yeah, again, we had this last year, and this may have been the same umpire that's just very late on calling those. Yes. And also the hand signals. Wind up here. Here's the 0-1 on the way. This one foul tip into the net. And the count at 0-2. Well, we talked about Dudowski earlier. This young man, the A&M commit, he fastball goes about 86, 87 miles an hour, approaching 90 already at this young age. And he is a force on this mound for this Whitehouse team.
Yeah, that just means you want to try to get to him early and try to get him off the mound early.
Here's the 0-2. This one popped up and goes over us. I can't even track him tonight, BJ. I feel like I'm not even here.
No, you're here and doing a great job.
I didn't see where that went.
Well, we'd yell at you. We'd tell you if it's coming at you. We'd protect Braylon anyway.
Count remains 0-2. Here's the next one. Low into the dirt to the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away here on Caleb Cotton.
Yeah, you just wanted to extend the bat here. You wanted to make sure that you get that pitcher to work and go further into counts.
It's pretty quiet here tonight at Kate Bar Ross, too, man. It'll get loud here before too long. Here's the right-handed offering. This
coming
one
over
popped up, and you're better eye than I am. I'm losing every one of those tonight, BJ.
I just call it lack of sleep.
Yeah, thanks, man. I guess. Count's still at 1-2 here. Again, want to welcome everybody into the broadcast. Appreciate you joining us here tonight on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, powered by KSAM Sports. Game made possible in part by our good friends at HITTSS Solutions. Mr. Robert Lindeman also pitch on the way here, and this one a little bit too low to even us up at 2-2.
Yeah, I tried to work him on the outside there, and Caleb was able to hold up, get it to a 2-2 count, try to extend this at bat.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Bottom of the first, we are no score. Here's the next right-handed pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's back-to-back strikes swinging here for Dodowski as he's 2 up, 2 down. We'll see if Mason Monjaras can put an end to this.
Number 5, Mason Monjaras.
Mason Monjaras, the third baseman. Back over to a right-handed batter now for the Hornets. That sun starting to set to our west. Always makes for a beautiful scene here at Kate Bar Ross. Here's the first offering on the way. This one, boy, it looked like it was a little too much to the inside from our vantage point, but called a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, Mason's looking back a little bit, check with him, see where that was. I think he questioned it a little bit too.
Here's the 0-1. This one over to short, and McLemore trying to pick it up. We'll see. And an error there, and the runner will get on over at first. So good job by Monharis. I don't know if they'll give him the hit or they'll call it an error. They called an error out there.
Yeah, that's going to be an error.
It's an error on McLemore, the shortstop, so we'll call it an E6. And Monharis is on base. Don't matter how you get there, just get there.
Yeah, error on the bobble. You kind of saw a little hop coming off the grass into the dirt. Just kind of bounced up, ate him up on the inside there, and he was unable to get the throw over to first, and it was a wild throw as well. So wasn't going to get it. Mason was moving down the line on that one too. So, hey, you got a base runner on, 2 outs. Let's do something with it.
Bring up fourth in the order, cleaning up first baseman Hagen Harris, left-handed batter here for the Hornets. Dudowski on the mound. A little pick attempt over at first. Tosses it over, and, of course, Monharis safe out there. See if the Hornets can do some 2-out work here in the bottom of this first inning. No score, just underway. Again, thanks, everybody, for joining us. Have quite a few folks watching, just not a lot. This one.
There we go.
Right up the middle. That one will roll, and we've got runners on 1 and 2. So Harris will get the hit. It's a little 2-out single. That'll force Monharis over to second. And we'll go to the designated hitter, Luke Durham. He's batting 5th.
Batting for the Hornets, the designated hitter, number 11.
What do you got cooking for us tonight, BJ Houdini McMichael?
I don't know, man. I would tell you what, I would take a double. Drive in 1, possibly 2 with a double here.
All right, man. If you folks were listening to the Baylor-Sam Houston game, BJ McMichael said, I feel there's going to be a walk-off, and there was a few innings later. So we call him Houdini now. Here's the first pitch on the way. Swing and a miss here. Durham took a hard swing at it, but on the wild pitch, well, on that one, bounces back, and runners advance over to second and third.
Yeah, probably score that one a pass ball.
Yeah, I
hit
think
the
it got
catcher
away from
right.
him.
Yeah.
So a little peanut butter coming out early here tonight.
But you know what? We'll take it now. Double definitely most likely score 2.
So runners on 2 and 3. 0-1 count here on Durham. People are wondering, what are you talking about, peanut butter? That's what I call a pass ball because I write it down as PB in the book. It's peanut butter, man. Here's the 0-1. Across the plate for a strike on that fastball. The count at 0-2 here on Luke Durham.
Yeah, I think he got a little angry on that one. He wanted to be sure that that was getting across there as a strike, getting an 0-2 count here for Luke.
Dudowski trying to keep him from coming in. Here's the pitch. And looked at it and got him. So 3 strikeouts in that inning for Michael Dudowski. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. They leave 2 on, and we are through 1. Top of the second coming up, no score. Whitehouse back at bat when we come back from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org.
When it's more than just your lawn, it deserves the Kubota Z400. Get a head-turning offer on class-leading speed, agility, simple deck height adjustments, and a quality cut. When you need comfort and performance, then you need the professional-grade Kubota Z400. Right now, get the Kubota Z400 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 36 months. Now through June 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Stop into Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call 936-291-8103.
All right, friends, we'll get back at it here. Top of the second inning just underway as we'll go 5, 6, and 7. The center fielder, Jermond McCoy, about to step in, and he does now. The right-handed batter here, played in all 16 games. His 47th at-bat of the season. hitting .261. Here's the first pitch on the way to him to the inside for a ball. 1-0 early count here on McCoy.
Yeah, but you got to feel good about that top of the first, getting out of that inning with a 0 on the board for your visitors for Whitehouse. So got to keep that going.
Here's the next pitch. This one hit fouls. It'll sail way over us and possibly into the Little League field back there. The count now at 1-1 strike. Again, McCoy at bat here for Whitehouse. Still no score, top of the second. McCoy on base at .346, 12 hits on the season. This one will also pop foul to take us to a 1-2 count.
Yeah, that's what I've liked about Jackson so far. Besides the second batter, besides with Cossey, he's only fell behind Cossey early. Everyone else, he stayed ahead of the count. So 0-2, 1-2. So it's a good start for Jackson.
This young man right here is second on the team in RBIs. This one will flop over to third. Monaharis over to first, and that one's not going to get there. Good effort down there, and that's a leadoff single for McCoy. Would have been a hard throw over there from third at that angle.
Yeah, he was getting down that first baseline. There was a really slim chance to be able to come up. It was a slow grounder, big hop. It was going to take really right on the money throw to get him out at first.
Brings up Peyton Blackman now here for Whitehouse. He's played in 12 games, 34 plate appearances, at bat 31 times coming in. Batting .355 on the season. Runner will take off trying to steal to second, plenty of time. So the stolen base there for McCoy puts him in scoring position. No outs here in the top of the second, no score.
Yeah, he got a really good jump on that one. He was halfway down to second before the ball even got to Bunn.
Next one swung around and missed, even us up at 1-1. McCoy, by the way, that was his 5th stolen base of the season. He's in the top 3 in stolen bases for this Whitehouse Wildcat team. We're at 1-1 on Peyton Blackman. No outs here in the top of the second inning. Here's Badden's next right-handed pitch on the way. This one a little bit low. And a wild pitch will advance the runner over to third. That one dropped in the dirt, and McCoy is over there at third now. Counted 2-1.
All right, going to have to see what Jackson's got here. No outs, runner on third. You're going to have to try to protect that. If you can make a play at the plate, you're mainly wanting to get the out to keep a big inning from going on.
Here's the 2-1 right-handed pitch. This one over to center, and that'll score 1. So an RBI single there by Peyton Blackman. He'll cook the steak early. That'll bring in McCoy after a stolen base. And a wild pitch advanced him over the third, and Whitehouse has the early 1-0 lead here in the top of the second with no outs.
Yeah, that was he squared up on that one and sent that one right to center field. Nothing Caleb could do about that one except to field it and get it back in.
Bring up Keegan McCord here. He'll pop this one up over to right. We'll see if Molness can get under it, and he does with the left glove. All shade now. And the field at Cape Bar Ross as that sun's starting to set behind the trees. We are 1 out here in the top of the second. Whitehouse leads 1-0. At the last moment, that one finally went the right direction there. It looked like it could have been trouble early, as you were saying.
Trouble early, but Cooper plays a good right field. Was able to get over to it, get the ball back in.
8th in the order, Ethan Stone, the designated hitter. Pick attempt over at Burr. Ooh, man, that was close as he batting threw it over there to Harris at first, and diving back was Blackman just in the nick of time. Athletic Director Rodney Southern is here. He does such a good job supporting these kids. Also the head football coach. Always good to see him. He is all over the place supporting these kiddos.
He is everywhere. He does. You're right. He supports them. We even had a 8th grade girl and a varsity girl that 8th grade and varsity both won their district basketball, Lady Hornets. He was there to support them just at a city council meeting where they recognized them. So everywhere supporting his kids.
Boy, Batten Tossing over to Harris at first.
Yeah,
Blackman's had to go off of that 3 times, and it's every time it's gotten just a little bit closer.
Yeah, after McCoy getting on and getting around, they definitely want to keep him close.
Here's the next pitch. This one, I think, to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes. I got to be careful about calling them too soon, BJ. Remember we had that one game last year where there was never any signal. There was no noise, no signal, nothing.
We had a delay. We had a tape delay in person.
Makes for a fun night. I'm still waiting on that adrenaline game. There's a 1-0, this one. Chop over to third, and that's an error. It got right between his legs. And that will bring runners now at the corners on 1 and 3. And runner also going to take off over to second, but this time he should be out. Did they call him safe? I thought he got there in time, and the throw got there in time, but no, he's safe.
Yeah, it certainly looked like he had gotten the tag down on him.
Shortstop number 3, Colin McLemore.
So Stone will reach on that error out there by the third baseman, I believe it was. Correct me if I'm wrong, BJ.
Yeah, it was Monaharis.
And then a stolen base over to second, and then Blackman is now over at third. Still no outs here. 1 out, by the way, here in the top of the second. Another pitch in the dirt, but that one, good job by Bun Shelley, who's at that catcher position, getting behind it tonight. We'll go 1-0 here on Colin McLemore.
Yeah, for someone who hasn't played a lot of catcher that I've seen, he's making some big stops back there, especially with runners on third, keeping him there.
1 ball, no strikes. Here's a right-handed pitch on the way. This one will flop over to first. Harris is going to tag that bag. And now the runner's going to try to get back over to second. They make the throw, and he is.
That was a good play.
And another one here, and we've got 1 out at the plate.
That was heads up.
Boy, I thought for a moment they may have given him 2 outs. They did, BJ.
Yep.
How about that for the Hornets? Oh, baby.
That was a good play. Good turn there by Colin Sanders. Looking back, trying to get the guy to sneaking to get in at home, and got the throw there, got him out.
So Blackman and Stone both out. Blackman was trying to come home. He is out. Stone was trying to get back over, and he is out. And that will do it in the inning. Of course, 1 run was scored. That 1 run coming on 2 hits. There was 1 error, and 1 left on, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 1 left on.
That was McLemore reaching on the fielder's choice. Well, friends, that'll do it here for the first inning and a half. Whitehouse leads 1-0. We'll go to the bottom of the second. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports. All right, we'll get back at it here as we go to the bottom of the second. Hornets back at bat here. And my scoreboard got all, my score sheet got all messed up, BJ. I ain't worried about it. Here's the first one. This will plop over to second, trying to beat this one out, and the throw was in plenty of time there. By the way, leading off is Jackson Batten, and he is out on a quick grounder to second for the first out. So a 1 pitch, 1 out.
1 pitch, 1 out, but you got to feel good with Jackson there. You had early traffic on early. You had 1 run come around, 1 out. You were kind of feeling like that big inning might happen, and then defense steps up. First baseman makes an unassisted out. Hagan there at first base. They try to get the runner at second, but they catch him sneaking in trying to get it home. So you get out of the inning 1 run. That's a big win.
Go here to Travis Tester. That pitch too close to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
So you just got to find some encouragement from that, and you saved the big inning. You got one run, but it's not the big innings that's been plaguing this team so far.
Here's the 1-0 pitch from the right hand. High to the outside, 2-0.
And now you're just looking to get base runners on. Just get on any way you can, get some traffic on the bases, make this pitcher have to pitch more than he wants to in this game.
Here's the next one. This one slapped over to third. Blackman throwing to first in time. Over to Braden. Was that Bean? Braden Bean?
Bean, that was in for Eichner.
Yeah, over there at first, and we are 2
For
away.
the Hornets, the shortstop, number 2, Colin Sanders.
So a quick 2 up, 2 down. That's 3 in a row going back to the first. Retired now by Dodowski, and this will take us to 8th in the order, the shortstop. It's Colin Sanders for the Hornets.
Oh, Colin made the big play to end the last inning, the top of the second there, so maybe you can get a base hit and start a little 2-out rally.
Here's the first pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Boy, he brought the heat behind that one on that fastball. 0-1 across the plate.
Yeah, see what you can get from the bottom of this lineup here. Maybe cause a spark.
Here's the 0-1. That one low to the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike on Colin Sanders. Once again, I want to welcome everybody into the broadcast. Let us know you're here tonight. Those comments have been quiet. We've got a lot of folks joining us. Just the comments have been quiet tonight. Here's the 1-1. That time across the plate. Another fastball, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, looks like he's really settling in now here in this bottom of the second. You just want to get him a little unsettled, so find a way to get on, find a way to get some good at-bats as we get into this game.
There's the 1-2 from the right hand. Swing and a miss. Man, it is 5 in a row going back to the first by Dodowski, and it's a 1-2-3 kind of inning for that young man. As we are through 2, we'll go top of the third when we come back. Whitehouse leads 1-0. We'll be back in a moment. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
Is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
All right, friends, we'll get back at it here. Top of the third inning. Whitehouse leading 1-0. They're back at bat here. We are live in Huntsville, Texas at K-Bar Ross Park on a beautiful spring evening for baseball here in East Texas. And for Whitehouse, we'll go back to the top 1, 2, and 3. Drago, who is 0 for 1 today. First pitch on the way to the outside. 1 ball, or they're going to call it a strike, 0-1. Again, hard to see some of those.
Yeah, you got a Drago, then you got Cossey, and then Bean, who, of course, came in for Eichner. We're going to try to find out.
Hit this one over to short. Trying to make the play is Sanders. And not there, and the runner will reach on an error. It's the second error tonight by the Hornets, and that will put a Drago over at first on the error, I believe, out there at short.
Yeah, just, slow roller, having to come up with, you got a fast runner getting down there first, so you're trying to do all of these things in a hurry. And just coming up, throwing it on transition from glove to hand, and he just slipped out of his hand. So tough play to make. Colin, he would tell you he'd have to make it every time. He just couldn't come up with it on that one.
Here's the pitch to Causey, swing and a miss. Nice little off-speed fastball. Actually got him 0-1. Kind of hard to see that. from our vantage point, I mean, it is kind of a weird angle here. It's hard to kind of see how some of these come down. We don't have that front row Joe seat in here. Make sure to silence your cell phones, BJ. And a little bit of time is called here as Causey will step out of that left box. Again, the count 0-1. We are here in the top of the third. Whitehouse leads 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0 could be more. Your Hornets have stopped a big inning in that top of the second, so hopefully they can carry that momentum.
Here's the pitch. This one over to left center, making the grab. How about that for Caleb Cotton? And we are one away. Boy, he is so fast out there.
That's where, said it last year and I'll say it again, that's where fly balls go to die. Caleb Cotton does a great job of playing center field. There's probably not a ball he can't get to, and he covered great ground on that one to get that for a big first out.
That's such a speedy young man out there, and as a lot of these players do, Caleb's got an extremely bright future. Go down to Eichner. It's not Eichner. Here's a throw over, trying to tag him, catch stealing, and
got him out.
So as Adrago was trying to steal, he's caught stealing for the second out. That'll clear the bases.
That was a heck of a throw for Bunn to throw it to the bag. Colin caught up to it like a receiver on a pass pattern, got the tag down. That was a great play there by Colin.
That too, over to short.
Yeah, that was Colin Sanders.
Yeah, Colin Sanders getting over there, and Bunn just launched it. So a little 2-6 action for the second out. We're going to have a little discussion here, and it's away from the mound. Check that out.
Probably checking to see if Colin's okay, because it was such an awkward catch tag. Also tell him, probably going out there and tell him that was a great play, son. Yeah. Good job.
Coach Jennings out there. A lot of times, of course, you see the discussion on the mound. This time the mound shifted over there to short. Everybody went over there, probably gave him an attaboy and a pat on the back.
Yep.
1-0, 2 outs here in the top of this third.
He deserved it on that one.
Absolutely.
That was a great reaction. I mean, you got multiple things going on there. You're looking to locate the ball to catch it. Then you're looking at where the runner is so that you can put the tag down. And so that was just bang, bang play, and they did a great job. 2 outs.
Here's the pitch on the way. This one to the outside. And the count here 2-0 on Braden Bean. Braden Bean.
And also encourages your pitcher. So Jackson, that just helps lift him up out there on the mountain, watching his defense play like that. Oh, that's a swing. Oh, he went.
Wow. And they finally say yes. There was a check over to first base, and it was a swing around 2-1. BJ McMichael is about to stand up over here.
Yeah, that was the umpire's call there, because he saw that he went around. There was no need to appeal down to first.
Here's a 2-1. Low to the inside brings us to a 3-1 count on 2 outs. Braden Bean trying to find some rhythm here as his team leading 1-0, looking for some little insurance to pull ahead here, but in 2-out territory, nobody on. His work's cut out for him. We'll see, though, if Batten can keep his rhythm going. Kicks up the left leg, right-handed pitch, swing and a miss for the second strike. And we're at a full count for the first time tonight on a 3-2 coming up.
Yeah, and that's what you want to do. He came in for Eichner, who was injured earlier, and so kind of cold, not expecting to start this early or get in the game this early. So here's Jackson.
Here's the payoff. A little inchworm at the belt line, and he'll reach on a 2-out walk. So that will put Bean over at first on a walk. That'll take us down fourth in the order. The pitcher, Michael Dodowski. He's 0 for 1 as he grounded one over to second for the third out back in the first.
Yeah, Dodowski, fortunately for the Hornets, he's only got a runner at first and not a runner at first and second.
Batten, here's his pitch to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Justin Kring joining us on our Facebook stream. Hello, Justin. He's always cheering on the Hornets. You talk about a young man who is just all over with the Huntsville Hornets. Justin Kring's one of those guys as well. He is always watching. He's always cheering on. He comes to the coaches' shows. He's a great young man. Here's a 1-0. This one a little too high upstairs. Trying to throw
get him.
Get him out over at first, and just in time he's safe. Boy, Bunchelli was ready to launch again over there as he tossed it over to Harris, and diving back just in time was Bean.
And that's not easy. You got a left-handed batter in the batter's box. you have a runner at first that's extending his lead a little too much, and to be able to get that around there and make it that close, that was a good heads-up play there by Bunn and by Hagan.
2 balls, no strikes, 2 away. Here's the pitch on the way to the outside, 3-0. This ball getting away from Batten here.
Yeah, he's falling behind these couple of batters here, so I know Coach is watching. Hopefully he can get out of this with a 3-0 count, maybe get a couple of strikes. Ground ball would be a great friend right now to get that out at first.
Here's the 3-0 delivery. Swing and a miss for the first strike. I got a little excited there. Sorry, BJ.
That's
I normally
okay.
do that on a
Hey, anything to help our guys out there. You got a little quiet in here, so you gotta have something, making some kind of commotion a little bit.
Buddy Jason Barfield or Sam Houston, he gets those from his gut. I mean, it comes, here's a one that got away on a walk here. Now runners at 1 and 2. Barfield, when he calls those games, man, hit that swing. I mean, it comes from way down there in the belly, man.
Yeah, Coach's going to come out and have a talk to Jackson.
So runners now on 1 and 2. Jennings will come up to the mound and have a chat with Jackson Batten. And Jermod McCoy eagerly awaiting to step in. He is 1 for 1. So he had that single, then a stolen base. Then a wild pitch over to third. Eventually came around and scored on that RBI single by Peyton Blackman.
Yeah, I don't see anyone warming up in the bullpen, so Coach probably just coming out here, settle down his pitcher a little bit. Just throwing a great game so far. Don't want to lose it here in this top of the third. You got 2 outs on the board. You do have runners at first and seconds, but one more out and you're out of this inning. So just a little chat, calm down his pitcher, encourage him just a little bit, try to get him to get this last out.
Batten will keep an eye over there at second with runners on 1 and 2. Right foot back on the rubber. He'll look back again, kicks up the left leg. The right-handed pitch on the way, and it's high to the inside cheek. 1-0 count here on Jermod McCoy.
And I do believe he was 1 for 1 for that. I think he had that shot right up the middle. So you do want to protect the middle. You see the second baseman playing over, kind of protect that middle, keep a base hit from going through.
Here's the pitch. This one over, and it just got out of the reach. The runners will now be on 1, 2, and 3. We've got ducks on a pond. That one was over to left, and it has scored a hit. That was a nice hit there by McCoy.
Yeah, that was a hard hit. Got under Mason's glove, Mason Monaharis, the third baseman's glove, and the shortstop coming over to try to recover it as well. That was just a hard hit ball into the outfield. Fortunate enough, you're able to keep the runners close, so you got the bases loaded instead of one being driven home.
2 outs. And that will take us to 6 in the order. Peyton Blackman, who's 1 for 1 today, had the RBI single back in the second. Here's the first pitch to him. Low to the inside, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, again, so this is a big out right here. No 2 outs, bases loaded. Starting off 1-0, but a ground ball anywhere in the infield, most likely get an out.
Here it is. This one popped foul as it goes way back behind the net to even us up at 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, I just like the way Jackson is just gutting it out here for his team. Again, having a great start right now, and hopefully can finish up this top of the third. There we go. That ought to be it.
Over to third, the tag and the out, and that will protect him. No runs coming in and scoring. Good job out there by Monaharis. And a little unassisted tag at third to do the damage here, and that will do it as we are through 2.5. Bottom of the third coming up. 1-0 Whitehouse leads. We'll see if the Hornets can get back into some rhythm here on offense. Stay with us on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports. All right, friends, we'll get back at it here as we go to the bottom of the third inning. Starting here for Huntsville is 9-1-2. Cooper Molna's his first at-bat here tonight to get things started, the right fielder. Again, thanks for joining us. Let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. Send those messages to us on those social media feeds, and we'll read them as they come across.
Yeah, you got to be encouraged. If you're a Hornet, you got to be encouraged out there coming up to bat. You had lots of runners on. Great play at second to get a caught stealing. You held them to 0 runs at the top of the third. This is a 1-0 ball game going into the bottom of the third against the second place Whitehouse. So you got to be feeling good right now.
Here's the first pitch to Molna's high to the inside for the ball. 1-0 count to get things started here for Coop. Always appreciate Brandy and Terry, his mom and dad, wonderful folks here in Huntsville. Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one's swinging a miss. Man, there's that fastball again, and it's a count at 1-1.
Yeah, he was bringing it there on that one. Coop had a tough time catching up to it, but what I like about Coop, he'll spray it around the outfield there. He's not afraid to go to right field, so maybe look for him to drive one that way.
Here's the 1-1 offering. Say a little too high, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Good eye right there by Molnas to not take a swing on that one.
Yeah, it's got to open right in between first and second. There's a big hole.
Next one, clip the corner for a strike. That'll even us up here at 2-2.
All right, 2-2 is where he's looking just to protect the plate. Anything close to the plate, he's wanting to protect it.
Boldus facing a 2-2 pitch from Dudowski. It's on its way from the right hand. Ooh, a little high out, and we are at a full count at 3-2. It's the first time tonight, BJ, I believe, that a Hornet has faced a full count.
Goodness, that was a tough take, but a good take there by Cooper Molnas.
So Dudowski will shake his head. Here's the payoff on the way. Swung around and missed for the first out.
Yeah, you can hear that glove, catcher's glove, just popping when he's bringing that to the plate.
Now batting for the Hornets, the second baseman.
Telling you what, Dudowski has just been on fire. That is his 5th strikeout and his 5th batsman retired in a row. I mean, he is really starting to find some juice here. As we go back to the top, Christian Milam, he's 0 for 1. He struck out swinging for the first out back in the first. He'll let this one foul as it ricochets off the back of the net. One of those rare ones that'll actually bounce in front of the press box. You don't see too many do that. 0-1 count.
Yeah, right now he's sitting at 32 pitches for Dudowski.
Here's the next pitch on the way, the 0-1. Swung around and missed, 0-2.
He's in a good rhythm. 33 pitches. Looking good, looking like he can go deep into it. So you just got to scratch away. You got to do something. You got to start something to try to get on base and to get him uncomfortable on that mound.
Here's the next one. This one hit foul. The at-bat will stay alive here from Milam. He hits it into the net. Count remains 0-2, 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Whitehouse leads 1-0. Huntsville trying to get on base here. Milam looking for that 1-out single or more. A little bit of time here as he holds up his right hand, tells that home plate umpire, give me just a second. And now he'll step back up. Takes one little swing, and here we go. Swing and a miss. Second out. And the third strikeout swinging in a row here by Dudowski.
Dudowski at this moment is just straight dealing.
Now batting for the Hornets.
Hornets have got to find a way to catch up to it. Caleb, your big senior, coming up the bat, 2 outs, looking to start something. Someone who throws hard, you catch up to it, you can put that one right over the fence.
Caleb Cotton is 0 for 1 today. He struck out swinging for the second out back in the first. First pitch just to the outside, 1 ball, no strikes. That Walker County Fair and Rodeo Association having the annual rodeo kicking off tonight. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swung around and a miss here to make it 1-1. Glenn Edwards and I, Glenn on the morning show on KHVL, the hits, 104.9, 94.1. Had a blast last night hosting the parade downtown. And then that rodeo getting underway here tonight. A lot of fun going on this weekend. So if you get a chance, head out over to the fairgrounds, bring the kiddos. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Boy, swung around and missed. How about that fastball? My goodness.
Yeah, right now Dadowski, again, just straight dealing. He's thrown 29 total strikes and 9 balls. He knows where strike zone is right now.
Here's the 1-2 pitch. This one pulled back on it. That bat will stay alive as it ricocheted off the bat over in front of the Hornet dugout off that third base line. The count remains 1-2.
Yeah, pulled a string on it, tried to get him off balance a little bit. Caleb was thinking of swinging, tried to pull it back and fouled it off.
Dowski's 40th pitch here is to the outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just reading a story about the late, great Ronald Reagan back in the day. He used to do sports broadcasting alongside.
Oh.
This one will slap over to second. Taylor makes the toss,
Beat it out.
He's safe. He was able to beat that one out. Good job there by Cotton. A little 2-out single we said. We were looking for it.
Single, yeah, because he had that one beat out before the throw was even there.
The throw was kind of off, but he did beat that out. And we'll call it a hit up here in our book. But no, going back to Ronald Reagan, back then he may have did the first remote broadcast in history as not able to be at a game, and the game was coming to him by ticker tape.
Really?
And he was able to call a game. And they actually had people making crowd noises in a studio, and he was calling a professional baseball game with crowd noises coming in there at the studio years and years and years ago.
Goodness sakes. So, ticker tape, game calling, acting, and then president. Was there anything that guy could not do?
I was reading about that one of his biographies, man. It's pretty incredible. So, again, Cotton is over there with the 2-out single just moments ago. And we are down here to Mason Monjaras now. He reached on the air by the shortstop, left stranded over at third. Cotton going to try to steal over to second, sliding, diving, and boy, got him caught stealing. My goodness. Tough break there for the third and final out.
In the bottom half of the third inning, Hornets scored no runs on 1 hit and no errors.
No runs on 1 hit. There were no errors and nobody left on base.
Yeah, I was just about to talk about his speed getting down there to first, and not surprised if he wouldn't take off and steal, and he did, and it just couldn't quite get under that tag. But it was a great effort by Caleb.
So that'll take us through 3. We'll go top of the 4th when we come back. Whitehouse leading 1-0. We'll see if the Huntsville Hornet defense can hold them at bay. Stay with us, friends, from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Is accepting new patients. Experienced dentists that are focused on the community and your family helps ensure a pleasant, anxiety-comforted dental experience. Only $49 for exam and x-rays for new cash patients. Feel at home at Huntsville Family Dental. From the friendly front office to the dedicated back chair, all your questions will be answered and you will leave with a smile and comfort knowing your dental needs have been addressed. Just smile. Call Huntsville Family Dental at 295-5437. That's 295-5437.
Hey Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
We'll quickly get back at it here as we get things started in the top of this 4th inning. An early strike here thrown to McCord. We'll go 7, 8, and 9 for Whitehouse at the bottom of the order. McCord 0 for 1 as he popped one up over to right for the first out back in the 2nd inning. Batten's second delivery to him on the way. This one high upstairs, even us up at 1-1.
Yeah, Jackson's had a pretty good outing so far. So far, I've got him at 50 pitches. 29 total strikes, 21 total balls, and 3 hits. So really, you're getting what you're asking Jackson Batten for this evening. You're wanting to keep your team in it. That's what he's doing. He's keeping them in it. And 1-0. So far, doing a great job.
2 balls and a strike. Action Jackson. He's never the last one, BJ. I don't know where that comes from.
I like it.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. This one too close to the inside to break it 3-1. I think that comes from was it Alcatraz movie?
the
Sean
Rock.
Connery. The Rock, yeah. They said something about he's not the last one. Here's the 3-1 from Batten's right hand. This one over to second. We'll see if Milam can make the throw. And yes, good field work out there. Milam to Harris for the first out.
Yeah, you just never know how the ball may bounce over there. So Milam made a good play on it. Gathered himself. You saw him double clutch a little bit, but you want to make sure you get that throw on target. So being a second baseman, a little closer to first base, you can take a little bit more time. If you have to gather yourself, do that, but you just want to get that out, and that's what that young man did.
Ethan Stone, he is 0 for today. Reached on the error, 0 for 1, reached on an error by the third baseman, and then a stolen base to second, was left stranded out there back in the second. First pitch to him is a strike, 0-1, one away. Here's Batten's next pitch.
That was a good pitch.
That one dropped in on the off speed for a strike, 0-2.
Yeah, that was a great pitch. 0-1, dropped it in there on him. 0-2, getting ahead of the batters. He's done that pretty well tonight, getting ahead, staying ahead in the count.
So looked at both of them. Here's the next one on the way. Swing and a miss for the second out. There we go. That is the second strikeout of the night for Action Jackson Batten.
Man, he is doing everything you want for him to do out there. Get this third out and then get in here and get your guy some runs. He has certainly earned it out there on the mound. He's just doing what he needs to do. Looking good tonight, too.
Bottom of the order, McLemore. First pitch, slow to the inside. 1 ball, no strike. He is 0 for 1 today. He's out over at first. The second out, back in at the second. Yeah, he said he's doing what he has to do. It reminds me of old Louisiana preacher said, get on down here, get the rest of it. Here's a 1-0. This one will hop up over to second. Milo making the throw over to first in time. The field work, and it's a 1-2-3 kind of inning, baby.
That's exactly what you drew up there. That's exactly what you wanted to get into the bottom of the fourth. Now it's time for the bats to wake up a little bit, get some of these base runners on, get some runs in. Let's go.
Wake up, everyone. Here we go. We are through 3.5. Bottom of the fourth coming up. Huntsville back at bat, trailing 1-0. We'll be back in a moment from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Spring into action and get a real deal at Wiesner Pre-Owned in Conroe. We have the right car at the right price right now. Over 200 to choose from. We offer quality Carfax assured vehicles, each with Wiesner's 129-point vehicle inspection. Prefer certified? GMC and Hyundai vehicles are all in stock and priced to sell. Buy for less at Wiesner Pre-Owned. Your next vehicle is here. 8 minutes from the Woodlands, exit 87B Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerBuickGMC.com. Spring into action today.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
All right, friends, back at it as we get started here in the bottom of the fourth inning. The Hornets trailing 1-0. I'm Rob Hipp. BJ McMichael will go 3, 4, and 5. A swing and a miss to start things here. Mason Monhars, he tried to take a hard swing, and he swung around and missed.
Yeah, Mason gets to get back up there. Fresh count. Kind of caught stealing by Caleb Cotton, so he gets to come back in to start this bottom of the fourth.
Here's the 0-1 from Dodowski. And this one.
Maybe. There we go.
Got the ball, 1-1. A little bit of time there, BJ.
It's the delay. It is the delay. It's the live action delay.
It's that live action Jackson. Here's the next one on the way. That looked like it dropped in, and nope, called a ball, 2-1.
We'll take it.
Take it all day.
Well, because this guy's just straight dealing. You're going to take whatever you can get there because this young man is putting on a pitching show here against the Hornets. So you just got to strike back a little bit here.
He had retired 6 in a row before Caleb Cotton had that 2-out single back in the third. The next one's a ball as well, 3-1. So Dudowski here finally starting to let a few get away from him.
Yeah, and I think he's got 6 strikeouts on the evening.
Yeah, 6 of them. Here's the next one. This one over to short, McLemore. And the throw is just in time over to Bean, and we're 1 away.
Man, he hit that one hard right at the shortstop.
Now batting for the Hornets, the first baseman, number 20, Hagen Harris.
Go fourth in the order, cleaning up first baseman Hagen Harris. Harris tonight 1 for 1. So he had the single back in the first and then reached to second on a pass ball, but he was left stranded back in that launching inning. Again, Huntsville trails 1-0. Here is the first pitch to him on the way. And that one clipped the corner for the strike, 0-1.
This is a good frame by the catcher. He made that one look like a strike, even though it may have been a tad bit low. But, hey, give it credit to your catcher for helping your pitcher out on that one.
This one where you got a glove that's about 6 feet wide, right?
Yeah.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one slapped over to first. He's going to have to try to toss it back over to the pitcher, and he does in plenty of time. So good work there by Bean as Dudowski runs over. And we are 2 away, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting for the Hornets, the designated hitter, number 11, Luke Durham.
And that'll take us to fifth in the order, designated hitter Luke Durham. He is 0 for 1 as he struck out looking on the third pitch strike, back for that third out back in the first. Right-handed batter here for the Hornets. Dudowski starting to deal him again here as he is now retired 2 in a row. Swung around in a hard miss here. 0-1 count to Durham.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those swings and misses. Look for the called strike. He's had the ball moving around that strike zone. Again, had to have our batters off balance.
Here's the 0-1. That one was in the dirt. You saw the chalk bounce up for a ball, 1 strike. It's one of those tough ones where you wish you had somebody on because you're advancing runners on that pitch.
Yeah, on that one, you're getting a runner on first and scoring position. And in a tight ball game like this, a 1-0 affair here, getting one in is a big deal. So getting one on right now is a big deal. So just getting base runners, so much less getting a run in. So guys got their work cut out for him because Dudowski, he's feeling it and he's in a groove.
McCord had a quick discussion with Dudowski up on the mound as Dudowski will use his right hand to adjust his hat. We'll get back into action here. 1-1 pitch coming up. Durham trying to find something. Here's the pitch. Hard swing, foul to the back of the net, 1-2.
Yeah, just trying to catch up, time up to some of those fastballs. It's a difficult thing, especially when you got a kid that's bringing it.
Much warmer out here tonight than the previous home game. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Durham trying to stay alive, but he won't. He swings around and misses. And, man, it's 3 in a row, and Dudowski just picks it right back up where he left off. It's a 1-2-3 kind of inning, and we are through 4. We'll go top of the 5th when we come back. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KSAM Sports.
COVID-19 rapid testing is available at Texpress Urgent Care in Huntsville. No symptoms needed. So now you can get tested even faster and get your results back faster too. Limited shots are left. Not sure which test is right for you? Texpress Urgent Care is happy to help. For more details, call 936-570-2626. No appointments needed. Walk-ins only. Texpress Urgent Care Clinic, located at 193 I-45 South. Check their website at texpressurgentcare.com and visit them on Facebook. That's Texpress Urgent Care, next to Sport Clips in Huntsville.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Top of the 5th, about to get underway here. Huntsville trailing 1-0, though we were back on the defensive set here. And for Whitehouse, I believe we'll go back to the top 1, 2, and 3. Man, that music right there, BJ, you hear this?
Deep blue something.
It's kind of like, it's almost like we're here at the top of the 5th. Here we go.
I thought you were talking about Kulak's playlist.
Oh, no.
This is actually a Huntsville native. This is his song that he plays at least sometime once during the game.
That's all right.
Deep Blue something. It's our Huntsville claim to fame.
There's more of this one.
Yes, that one. That was inspiring.
The 5th inning.
That direction.
Jackson. Will the defense find a way? It's kind of like one of those old school movie cinematics, man.
Got a baseball trailer.
We'll go 1, 2, and 3 here for Whitehouse. Here's the first pitch on the way. Nice little curveball drops in for the strike on J.J. Adrago. It's 0-1.
Yeah, this Whitehouse team losing their best hitter early with an injury. Still ahead 1-0, but you're top of the lineup trying to pick up some of the slack left off by Eichner.
Last pitch was a ball. The home plate umpire checked over to first, and he said, nope, that's a ball, man. 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. Whitehouse leading 1-0. So we get underway here in the top of the 5th. Here's Batten, delivers from the right hand. This one chopped foul as it goes into the net. Off that third baseline, the count at 1 ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, Jackson approaching 61 pitches right now. 36 total strikes and 25 total balls. So he's really given a good start for the Huntsville Hornets. That's a late time call.
A very late call. Drago stepping back out of it now.
Yeah, Jackson was in his windup. Just started his windup, and he granted him sign.
Boy, there's one of those Texas mosquitoes. That sucker looked like it's about the size of your thumb over there, BJ. Watch out. Here's a 1-2. This one, hard hit foul off the third base line. The count remains 1-2. The at-bat stays alive for Adrago.
I tell you, there's some of the biggest mosquitoes I've ever seen in Crosby, Texas. I don't know if you've ever been there.
Oh, man. The worst I ever encountered was in Mumford at that base. They have a beautiful baseball facility over there. A lot of playoff games are played there. But, I was stung up. Here's a 1-2. Pulled back on this one. They're going to say it's a ball. Man, 2-2.
I'll tell you, some of the ones in Crosby, you could put a saddle on them.
Saddle up them mosquitoes. That sounds like an old country song. There you go. Paul, we had to start singing, BJ. You knew it was going to happen.
I knew.
Here's the 2-2. Ducked under that one. Little DuckTales going on. 3-2 coming up payoff pitch. Woo-woo. We're having fun, BJ. Get a little more laid back here on these beautiful nights here in Huntsville, Texas. Here's a 3-2 payoff pitch on the way. This one plopped up, trying to make a play in foul territory. Oh, I could tell. Did he make that? If he did, that is unbelievable. Harris slammed into the fence down there, he did not. And, boy, he's going to come up limping, and Coach Jennings is immediately going to run out there and take a look at him. But, man, what a play out there. Harris ran right into the fence in foul territory.
That was a heck of an effort there by Hagan. Couldn't see it. He disappeared over there behind the wall, the visiting team bench wall there. Man, that would have been that was great, just effort there. But, man, I thought he had that one over there.
That's the only spot here from our vantage point looking to our right where you can't tell what happens. And then, of course, to the left, we can't tell what happens in that corner.
Yeah. He hustled over there, got over there to it just to even make a play on it. That ought to pick up your offense and your defense, and Hagan selling out there for that one. Get a congratulations there by Caleb Cotton coming all the way from center field to check on his guy.
You know, baseball has a lot of slang terms, and, over the years, so many people have came up with different things, and I'm surprised nobody's came up with the cat litter box yet. You know what that one is?
No.
That's when that home plate gets so dirty they got to they use their feet and kind of scratch it off.
Yeah.
Little cat litter box
I've played on some fields that had kitty litter that would tear you up when you slide.
Here's a payoff again all the way. This one, slap foul off that third base line. The count remains 3-2. The at-bat stays alive for Adrago. He's having a good bat here.
Yeah, some of these fields, they put some type of kitty litter substance out there to keep the fields dry, and then where they can dry quickly. And that stuff tears you up when you go to slide.
I just saw when I saw the umpire who's scratching his feet on that thing. Here's the next 3-2 again. This one over to short Sanders. The throw to first is in time. It's Colin Sanders to Harris, and we are one down here in the top of the 5th.
Fielder number 18, Luke Carson.
That'll bring up second in the order. The right fielder, Luke Cossey. He is 0 for 1 today. Reached on a walk, a stolen base, was left out there at second in the first, and then popped one up over to center for the first out in the third. Whitehouse again leading 1-0, one away here in the top of the fifth. Thanks for joining. Let us know you're out there. We got a lot of folks joining us tonight. Here's the pitch on the way, and that one bounced off the.
Hit him.
Yeah, hit him. I thought for a minute it may have went off the catcher, but it actually went off of Luke Causey, so the tattoo shop is open for the first time tonight. And Causey is over there on a hit pitch.
Yeah, you get too many runners on. You may have another visit by Coach Jennings out there because, look, Jackson's done a great job out there tonight, but he is approaching a total number of pitches, 68, approaching 70 pitches out there. So, get too many runners on. Jennings may be having to get out there. I'm looking over the bullpen. Don't see anyone warming up, though. So this may be Jackson's inning to close out.
The other night when we were calling the University of Houston Sam Houston baseball game, University of Houston's pitcher, the Cougars, went 114 pitches in that game before he finally went out. The first one, little fastball, but I think it was too close to the inside for the ball there on Braden Bean. Early count 1-0.
Yeah, you just don't see that many pitches being thrown.
It's a lot.
Today's game, that is a whole lot.
One ball, no strikes.
Pretty stringent now on pitch counts, and with good reason. You're throwing curveballs. And
here's the next one. Bun Shelley keeps faking that throw over to first. He is so fast to deliver, but he's faked it twice. 2 balls, no strikes here to Braden Bean.
Yeah, they get runners on first, and you can see them try to cause some havoc out there on the bases. They'll dance around a little bit trying to get Jackson to divide his attention between the batter and the base runner, and even the catcher too.
Next pitch also out of the reach, 3-0 here. Batten starting to let a few of these get away from him now.
Yeah, looking over in the dugout. .30.
No action back over here, though, in the bullpen. 3 balls, no strikes, 1 away. Batten. Here's the next delivery. That one too close to the inside, and Bean will reach on a walk. That will force Causey over in scoring position. Here comes Coach Jennings, and I think we'll see if he'll just have a discussion. Nope, I think we're going to have a change here. Let me try to confirm this, BJ. I don't believe so. I don't think we are. I think it's just going to be a discussion. So I don't see any action over here in that bullpen.
Yeah, I don't either. Looks like he's just having a chat with him, trying to settle his young pitcher down.
Just having a chat.
Just. So you've got a walk there, hit batter and a walk, and then you got, Whitehouse bench chirping at him just a little bit, trying to get into Jackson's head. So coach getting out there, settle him down a little bit, have a conversation. Got 1 out on the board. Ground ball can get you 2. But you're just looking at right now trying to get the out.
Jackson Batten here will now face Michael Dudowski. He is 0 for 1. Grounded 1 to second for the third out back in the first. Reached on a walk, left stranded in the third over at second. Left-handed batter.
Be careful with this left-handed batter because he's going to be able to get down the line. Looks like he may try to pull around the bunt.
He's looking for the bunt place here, pulls back on it. Out of the reach, 1-0 count. Boy, I thought that one could have been a strike. It looked like it was in the square.
He's not getting any help from the ump right now. It's all on Jackson. Hearing it from the dugout over there for the Whitehouse.
That bread was just a little bit outside the toaster oven. Here's the 1-0. That time on the corner, 1-1. That time the toast got in the oven. People are like, what are you talking about? I'm telling you, somebody started all this stuff somewhere.
Hey, it's baseball. Like you said, they have so many different terms.
Here's the 1-1 from the right hand. This one foul way out there. Boy, that may hit a van over there. There's a guy getting in his car. He better watch out. You don't see too many fouls go that far over there. 1 and 2. That one went off the third baseline way out of here.
Yeah, baseball is always an interesting deal. You got so many different terminologies and slogans. And
here's the 1-2, high to the outside. 2-2. Well, that's a new one, BJ. When you hear me say it's in the toaster oven or outside the toaster oven, you'll know I'm talking about the strike zone.
It's cooking.
It's cooking, baby. It's not cooking if it doesn't get in the oven. Batten keeping an eye on second. Here's the right-handed pitch on a 2-2.
Oh, Caleb will get
over to left. Caleb Cotton trying to track this one down. That one is too far. It's left corner. And that's going to score at least one. He's looking for two. The throw is over to home plate.
Got it.
And did he get him out?
Got it.
Yes, he did on the second one. What a throw. Bonchelli got one. One came in, though. And it is an RBI double. But Bean is out. Great job down there by Bonchelli.
That's the way to stay with it. Shelley keeping his head in the game and the play. They only got one run out of that, got an out, so 2 outs, runners on second. And you got a pinch runner coming in there for second for Dudowski. But, hey, you do what you can to stay in the game. That could prove to be really big later. There was a heads-up play there by Bunn to stay with it and get that ball in.
So that is a RBI double.
RBI double.
2 outs we are. Pitch just on the corner for the strike here on Sherrod McCoy. The count 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch from the right hand. Too low. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Sorry, it's getting my stuff updated there. Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. That's a big lift there for Jackson, getting 2 outs. Runner, yes, there's a runner on second, but 1 more out and you're definitely out of this inning.
Yeah, and as you said earlier, I mean, so critical. Bonchelli, and that throw was there to him in plenty of time, and Shelley making a great play, stretched out his arm as that runner was trying to come in. We're talking about Bean trying to come in and score. It could be a 3-0 game right now with only 1 out.
With 1 out, runner at second. So in this close of a ball game, you're just, again, not wanting to give up the big innings. Keep yourself in the ball game.
Here's Batten, looks over twice. Here's the right-handed pitch, high to the inside. Runner going to take off the third, and a stolen base is there. So Dudowski over with the stolen base. Boy, that young man can do it all.
That's actually the pinch runner that come in there. I don't know who it is for Dudowski coming in.
You are right. That is a pinch runner. He didn't pinch me on
Turns
that.
around.
He didn't pinch me, so I didn't know. It's a signal. 2-1.
Just trying to see who that is.
BJ, we'll see if I can get you over here, my friend. I can't see the number. Here's the next pitch, high up. It is 17. 17.
That's Hayden Hosley.
Hayden Hosley is running out there for Dudowski. Three-one count here on McCoy. Here's the pitch. Swung around and missed to bring us to a full count at 3-2.
It's a way to come back and get him here. Full count, 3-2 for Jackson. I know his heart's beating just a little bit, wanting to get this third out and send it into the bottom of the fifth with a 2, just being down 2 runs.
Bad, take a deep breath. Looking over at third. Here's the right-handed delivery. This one, chop foul off the third base line. The at-bat stays going here for McCoy.
Yeah, going back to that play at home, Bunn catching it, putting the tag on. That ball could have easily been knocked out of his glove as he's running through. Runners coming in to score. So, again, heads-up play by Bunn. I thought he did a great job for not being a catcher most of the time out here as a Hornet.
Here's the next pitch. This one hit foul. The at-bat will keep going here. That one went way over the net. Behind home plate, 3-2.
At least I'm not used to seeing him out there at catcher. Usually I've seen him out there at shortstop. So.
Yeah, I mean, I saw him at short all last year, and then this year we've seen him over at third, and now he's catching.
Yeah. So catcher's not a position that you just decide, well, I'm going to play this one day. That's one of the hardest positions on the field.
Here's a 3-2. Ooh. This one hard hit foul. Boy, that one went right over the light. That could have took some of the bond budget away over there. That thing hit that light, man. Almost hit the light, rather. Went over foul off the third base line, way out of there.
He put a drive into that one. If he'd have hit that one, it would have been so early with that one. That could have been right over that fence.
They got a line item in the budget for busted lights at K-Bar Ross.
I'm not sure if they do.
I've only seen one game where that's happened, and it's like fireworks when those lights get hit.
I've seen it in a movie.
Here's 3-2. This one foul back the other way. Boy, what a good at bat here for Jeremiah McCoy. He's staying alive.
He really is. He's hanging in there. He's not He's scaring you a little bit because of pulling it over there with some pop, staying alive. You got to be. You want to be patient and want to be ready for it. With 2 outs, that helps. Make sure there's not a sacrifice.
Here's 3-2 on the way. This one pop up into the air. Should be catchable. And Colin Sanders, the shortstop, getting under it, makes the grab. And we are done here in the 3rd inning. They get 1 run on 1 hit. There were no errors, and they leave 1 on base. It's 2-0 through 4.5. Bottom of this 5th inning coming up. We'll see if the Huntsville Hornets can get that bat going here. Looking for some rhythm on the offensive side. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. We'll have more when we come back. Stay with us. The Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Here's today's inspiration by Mark Bruner. Romans 8:10 in the New Living Translation reads, "And Christ lives within you. So even though your body will die because of sin, the Spirit gives you life because you have been made right with God." Friends, physical death is unavoidable. Even Jesus went through that, but you don't have to live in fear of it because Christ is giving you everlasting life and you are in God's good graces. So don't try to be perfect or pressure yourself with unnecessary burdens, but live freely in the Spirit-filled life. For previous messages and to share today's inspiration with a friend, visit spiritradio.fm.
Hey, Huntsville sports fans, this is Rob Hipp for HITTSS Solutions. HITTSS Solutions faithfully serves our community in several ways. First, our real estate division. We assist you with finding that piece of property that brings you home. Second, HITTSS Solutions Player Development provides instruction for baseball and softball players. And third, HITTSS Solutions is a supporter of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, helping to lead every coach and athlete into a growing relationship with Christ. HITTSS Solutions is ready to serve you. Visit us online at HITTSS.com.
All right, friends, we'll get back at it here as we go to the bottom of this 5th inning. We'll go 6, 7, and 8. It's Action Jackson batting here, starting things. Travis Tester and then Colin Sanders. First pitch on the way to the left-handed batter, and the pitcher is a strike just inside that corner. 0-1 count here on Action Jackson. Rob Hipp, BJ McMichael here. Thanks for joining us. 2-0 Whitehouse leads, but Huntsville at bat here. Here's the next pitch on the way. This one pop foul off that third base side. Way up into the air, and boy, you got to watch out back there in that bullpen. There's some action in that bullpen now.
Looks like some action in the bullpen. So this is most likely, that was most likely Jackson's last inning to pitch. I'll give you the kind of the numbers on that one here in a moment.
Dowski remaining on the mound here for Whitehouse. He has been up there all night. Here's the 0-2 fastball, swing and a miss. That's been his magic for the first out.
Yeah, Jackson, you just can't say enough about that kid, the night that he's had. Coming out here to pitch against the Whitehouse Wildcats, he's going to end up with 87 pitches, throwing 37 total balls, 50 total strikes. A great, holding this to 2 runs and 4 hits. So that's a really good outing for him tonight.
7th in the order, Travis Tester, the left fielder. Here's the first pitch to the right-handed batter. Corner strike, 0-1. Yeah, and just moments ago, by the way, for Dowski, that was his 8th strikeout in this ball game. Man. Left leg up, 0-1 on the way. This one chopped around. Boy, it took a bounce. That's why you wear the helmet in that ear hole right there. It took a bounce off that right visor and on that right ear hole, the count 0-2. Makes you wonder when you're a little kid and you're swinging a bat how we're still walking, man. I got plastered one time with a softball. You wouldn't think that's that bad, but when you're a little kid, softball hit me right in the gut, took the wind out of me. And then one time, BJ, soccer ball got kicked right in my forehead, left a hexagon in my forehead for the whole day at school. Started calling me Hexagon Rob.
That I wish he had pictures. If he only had cell phones back in those days.
It would have been a good time. 0-2, 1 away. Here's the pitch on the way.
Foul tip strikeout.
Yeah, foul tip strikeout as the catcher caught it there.
Now batting for the Hornets, the shortstop.
And that will take us to Colin Sanders.
Colin Sanders.
1-0 count here to Colin Sanders. Next pitch on the way, swing and a miss here to make it a quick 1-1.
Yeah, Colin's made some great plays out in the field today, so you'd kind of like it if he's able to come back up at the plate and get at least a base hit here.
Next one here inside. Or no, they called a strike.
That's a strike.
1-2, man.
That's strike number 46 for Dodowski.
Unbelievable numbers for that young man. That's why he's going to Texas A&M. Dodowski. Here's the pitch on the way. This time high to the inside. It is evened up at 2-2.
Everybody else wanted to call it.
Of course, Whitehouse is where Patrick Mahomes is from, quarterback, Kansas City. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss here, man. How about 9 strikeouts in this ball game for Dodowski? And it is 3 in a row, 1, 2, and 3. And that will take us through 5 innings. Top of the 6th coming up. Stay with us. We'll be back in a moment. Huntsville back at defense, trailing 2-0 from the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. This is KSAM Sports.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Push Medical Services in Huntsville provides personalized, high-quality health care to meet your individual needs. Health concerns? Need to see a doctor? Heart issues? Need a vaccine? Dr. Henry Burkholder of Push Medical Services strives to address all of your health concerns. Most major health plans are accepted, as well as cash pay. Push Medical Services provides the most affordable care. Don't neglect health concerns. Visit Push Medical Services. For more information, visit pushmedical.org. That's pushmedical.org. Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right, but that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep your Kubota running strong.
We'll get back at it. New pitcher on the mound now is Colin Sanders. We have some shifts out there that we'll go over as well as we go 6, 7, and 8. Peyton Blackman, Keegan McCord, and Ethan Stone. So Milam is now over at short. Monjaras came from third over to second, and Batten is at third. You can follow all that. The second one fouled as well, 0-2.
That's another thing about baseball when you have these substitutions and, you know, bringing in pitchers, especially at the high school level. A lot of times your pitchers are still part of your starting lineup and hitting, so they got to play around, shift around in a different position. It's not like in the pros where if you're pitching, that's pretty much all you do.
You gone. 0-2 right here as Sanders trying to get his first out. Here's the pitch on the way. This one over to left, going deep down. Travis Tester tracking it down.
Right at the wall.
And has the grab at the wall with the left glove up in the air, and we're one away.
It's a great start there for Colin, coming in, getting 0-2 count, and then getting the fly out to Tester out there.
Starting to get a little cold out here, BJ. I wore my shorts tonight. I said it's going to be nice. And then brought my fleece to throw over and left it in the car. Keegan McCord. First pitch on him is too low in the dirt, 1-0.
I have a newly purchased Hornet baseball long sleeve shirt if you need to wear it.
Nice.
To keep yourself
I may go down there.
warm.
What are they tossing those for, like 20 down there?
Yeah, down there. They're worth getting. Every
Nice.
year we try to update our at the house. We try to update what we have, and so
I'm going to have to buy one of those.
Got those. Get 'em.
I hope they got 2XL down there, big boy size.
There's a couple of them down there.
I want to cross the plate for a strike, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, it's always a great way to support Hornet, any of our booster clubs that support our athletics when they get out here with the shirts. Bring some cash or charge it.
1-1 across the corner for another strike, 1-2. Yeah, that was a mistake with the Girl Scouts now taking card because I said how much. I thought they were like $8.
Oh.
They're like, no, it's $5. I ended up buying $40 worth of cookies the other night. Swinging around a miss here, and we are 2 away. Good pitch there by Colin Sanders.
Yeah, it's a great start for him coming in a relief appearance.
Designated hitter,
Settles you down really quick in this ball game, getting a fly ball out, and then now a strikeout.
Yeah, man, I see a hoodie down there. I may have to go down there and snag one of those, man. 2 away we are, Ethan Stone. Here's the pitch. He'll pop this one up. Should be, unless that wind carries it. And that one at the wall. This time the grab is made by Hagen Harris. And it's a 1-2-3 kind of inning for Colin Sanders.
Man, Hagen got to that one. That one he was able to find his way to the fence and work his way back, and he was able to catch it right at the fence. Great job by Hagen staying with it and catching it.
Go bottom of the 6th. We'll be back in a moment. Huntsville trails 2-0 from KSAM Sports on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. Stay with us. All right, we'll get back out of here, BJ. I went down and bought me a hoodie, man.
I like it. You have to turn that around here a little bit and show them what you got there here in a moment.
Well, they didn't have 2X. I went with 1X. Maybe that'll inspire me to, like, loosen up a little bit. Maybe I can swap it out here in a little bit. Here's the 0-1 pitch on the way, by the way, as we go down to Cooper Molness.
Man, I may go out and get me some dinner tonight. I got a credit card here handed to me.
Yeah, there you go, man.
It says Rob Hipp on it.
Yeah, I wouldn't run that thing. That thing will surprise it went through down there. Next one on the way is the ball, 2-1. I'm going to ask after this broadcast is over if they have a 2X afterwards. This is a little snug on me. And I like to eat hamburgers, dude, so
yeah,
I don't want to give up on my burgers, man.
No way.
2-1 high upstairs. Bring us to a 3-1 count. Get out right there.
Coming right at his head. Cooper had to get out of the way.
Say good eye. Well, of course, you're not going to swing at that one, dude.
You heard the pop in the catcher's mitt. That would have hurt just a little bit.
Here's a 3-1. This one, ooh, man, hard hit foul. That bad boy laced. That one may have went all the way over there to 45.
Cooper's catching up to it, just trying to time it there.
That's when you hear the 18-wheeler horns out there on 45.
So, again, like what I like about Cooper, he's not afraid to go opposite field. So if he can get the timing down.
Here's a 3-2 payoff. Oh, man, got him looking. Goodness. That, BJ, I go back now. That is now 5 strikeouts in a row by Dodowski. They are not taking him out of there. He may try to go the full game.
It sure could. I mean, he's still currently still at 50, let's see, 70 total pitches, 50 total strikes, and 20 balls.
We'll go back to the top here. Christian Milam. Milam 0 for 2. He struck out looking both times in the first and the third. First pitch a little too low, 1-0.
Yeah, again, he's just straight dealing. Coming out here for his Wildcats.
Here's a 1-0 pitch on the way. This one over to short as Taylor makes the throw over to first and a routine play over there to Bean for the second out. So bad I'm putting them to work over there looking for that 2XL.
Number 6, Caleb Cotton.
All right, 2 outs we are.
Caleb 1 for 2 on the evening. You know, we'd like to get a second hit here.
Here it is on the way. Pulled back on it. Boy, that thing took a flop back into the backstop. 0-1. Yeah, Caleb Cotton's so quick. I love watching him, too, whenever he does get a hit and just seeing him run the bases.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, you turn out the lights, you'll see some it'll light up under his shoes. That kid runs so fast.
Yeah, and I believe he's committed to Bearcats.
Here's the 0-1. Boy, he's throwing those so hard, popping out of the McCord's glove, the catcher. 1-1, even count. Big thank you to our sponsors tonight. As always, Texpress Urgent Care, one of them. Here's the 1-1 pitch on the way to Cotton. He'll swing around and a miss here to 1-2. Also, Wiesner of Huntsville. Our good friends also at Wiesner Huntsville, or Wiesner Hyundai in Conroe.
You can see Blackman over there at third base playing in on the grass. He knows how speedy, especially a left-handed batter, Caleb is. If he gets to that ball, he wants to be able to shorten that throw.
Here's a 1-2. This one chopped over, just over the mound.
That's
we'll see
trouble.
if Caleb, he's trying to hurry and beat it out, and he does. He's so
There's
fast.
the speed.
Yep. And so how about that little 2-out single there for Caleb Cotton, and that's back-to-back hits for that young man now.
Yeah, see, that's why you see Blackman over there at third base playing that way. That's a ground ball, softly hit ground ball to second that Caleb's still able to beat out. So that's a pretty big deal. You can see why they would be playing him like that.
Bridget back over here with little baby Braylon. She's got her strapped to her now. All right, so Cotton's out there over at first, and we'll go down here to Mason Monjaras.
See if we can get a little 2-out rally going here. Fat, speedy runner at first. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes off first or second pitch.
It's hard swinging. Boy, he's got that Bo Jackson stance out there, man. Or you know what? Actually, he's kind of like Jose Canseco. He kind of dances out there, man.
Hold it up above his head.
Oh, yeah, man. He's ready to pop this bad boy out of here. Sure would be nice because, one go out of the park here and we're tied up.
Yeah, if he could get a hold of it, someone's throwing hard, throwing, gas up there. You get that bat out and square it up. You could get it out of here in a hurry.
Cotton was leading off way out there. He dove back just in the nick of time. No balls, 1 strike, 2 away. Huntsville trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, Cotton got caught stealing one time in this game. He's wanting to get that one back, so they're going to be holding them close, and that was a close play at first.
Where Bridget went, I saw her walk over here a while ago. She had the little baby with her. A couple of babies here in the ballpark tonight. Even a little puppy baby down there, little
There
dog
we go.
baby. 0-1 again. Monjaras waiting. Here's the delivery. Swing and a miss here to make it 0-2. He wants it, though, man.
He does. He wants it. Again, just trying to catch up to that fastball. Especially with Caleb at first. You can get him around in a hurry.
Dodowski. Again, that's the third time he's thrown over there at first. Every time Cotton diving back over. I saw his dad out here a while ago.
Orange hat.
Mario's over there, keeping a close eye on his son. Great man. Long time.
Knows
Hornets,
baseball,
knows
too.
the game, man. It's probably good why he sits over there, not next to me.
Brother, I believe, played for the USA Olympic team.
Here's the 0-2. Runner going to take off. Cotton trying to steal, and yeah, he'll do that easily. Stolen base out there. Cotton now in scoring position. Let's see if we can get him in. The count remains 1-2 here on Monjaras. Here's the 1-2. Low to the inside. We'll even her up at 2-2.
There we go. Base runners, just needing base runners. Get 2 on.
Sound like another country. People, loving people. I just thought of that. Base runners, needing base runners.
There we go. Knew we had the singing coming up.
I don't have a career in that, by the way. A little bit of time now is McCord's going to head over from that catcher's box. He'll have a talk with Adowski up on the mound. I haven't really seen much action as far as it goes in the bullpen of
No, they
Whitehouse.
may be getting him to finish this one out. Mason can get on here, then you have Hagan Harris coming up to bat. If Mason can find a way to get on, Hagan making couple of great plays on the foul territory. Love for him to get up there with his bat.
Here's the 2-2. That one low, and we'll go to a full count. Good eye by Monjaras trying to keep this one alive here in the bottom of the 6th. Boy, I see a pizza box over there, PJ, and you know me and food are like best friends, man. And we need to get a pizza sponsor up here to feed us during the games. I'll take that in a heartbeat. Here's the payoff. Oh, swing and a miss. Man, 10 strikeouts for Dadowski tonight, and that was the big one for Huntsville. No runs. They get 1 hit in that inning, no errors, and leave 1 on base. Well, that will take us through 6. Top of the 7th coming up. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. From the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network, this is KCM Sports.
The horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right. But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine maintenance. Keep your equipment running smooth by bringing your Kubota mower, subcompact tractor, or Hay Series tractors into Huntsville Truck and Tractor for a tune-up or oil change today. Call one of our experts for any questions about your Kubota products, or stop by Huntsville Truck and Tractor today, conveniently located at 2124 Highway 30 East in Huntsville, or call us at 936-291-8103 to keep
Spring
your
into
Kubota
action
running.
and get a real deal at Wiesner Pre-Owned in Conroe. We have the right car at the right price right now. Over 200 to choose from. We offer quality Carfax assured vehicles, each with Wiesner's 129-point vehicle inspection. Prefer certified? GMC and Hyundai vehicles are all in stock and priced to sell. Buy for less at Wiesner Pre-Owned. Your next vehicle is here. 8 minutes from the Woodlands, exit 87B Wilson Road in Conroe, or WiesnerBuickGMC.com. Spring into action today.
All right, let's get back at it. Top of the 7th underway. Looking to place money here to start things for Whitehouse. We'll go to the bottom, 9-1-2. It's Colin McLemore. He is 0 for 2 today. And I don't want to say it too soon because I always say when you're 0 for 2, you're due. But I don't want that to happen the other way.
No, after Colin came out with a great relief appearance in the last inning, man, you want to keep that going strong with this one. Get 3 outs and give your team a chance to come back and get some runs in the bottom of the 7th.
2 balls, no strikes. Here's the next pitch on the way. Pulled back here out of the way for, I believe, another ball.
The strike on that one.
Oh, wow, okay.
It's the delayed strike.
2-1 on that delayed strike. It's a DS, how we mark it. Here's a 2-1. This one chopped over, and that's a base hit. So a little leadoff single here. It went right over between the gap at left, and a leadoff single there for Colin McLemore. And what I say, when you're 0 for 2, I jinxed it.
Oh, you did.
Left fielder number 14, J.J. Adromé.
Well, you got 0 for 3 on this one, so don't.
Well, and I always say when you're 0 for 3, it's time to be. So there we go. That's all right. We got some Whitehouse fans join us. I want them to feel the love tonight.
Well, they ought to be proud that they've got a pitcher that is dominated, completely dominated tonight.
Colin Sanders remaining on the mound here for Huntsville. Came in relief Jackson Batten, who went through 5. Those 2 runs, but had a solid game. I'll give him credit. Next pitch here. This one dropped down too low. Ball 1-0 count. Back to the top we are, J.J. Adrago.
Yeah, Whitehouse, they've got something to be proud of there with Dodowski, the way he showed tonight.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. Trying to place bunt, goes off the tip of his bat into the backstop to even the count at 1-1.
Yeah, just trying to add some insurance runs as we go into the bottom of the 7th here. Whitehouse 2-0 lead, wanting to try to add some more to that total. Bunt him around, get him to second, try to get some runners in scoring position.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit this one foul way over the net. Through the woods into grandmother's house we go. 1-2.
Now into the darkness over there.
Into the darkness. Coming this fall. 1-2.
We got movie trailers going on here during a baseball game.
One ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. Swung around. Runner trying to steal over to second, and he got there in time. So it is a strikeout there by Adrago, and then McLemore stole over to second.
Yeah, throws just a little high by Bunn. Maybe the lower throw may have could have gotten the tag down, but getting the ball that high and trying to get the tag down. Coach Jennings having a conversation here with the umpire.
It's funny you mentioned, yeah, he is. You mentioned earlier about like the movie trailer voiceover. That's what do you call that? The narration. They don't do those anymore. They stopped doing that about 8 years ago, just out of the blue. And there was actually a story about that. It's one of those, where you're up late and you're on YouTube and then it pops up. Why aren't there any more narrations on movies? And it was a whole thing about why they quit doing it. But I miss those days. Coming this fall.
Yeah, Jennings, I'm guessing Jennings probably had a conversation. There may have been he felt some batter's interference on that one.
Take us a Luke Causey here, second in the order, the right fielder. There's a second run that's on the board. In this 2-0 lead for Whitehouse here in the top of the 7th. 1 out we are. First pitch was a ball, 1 ball, no strikes.
As if the catcher doesn't have enough to worry about back there, but a stolen base and a batter times can get into the way, but that's at the umpire's discretion, whether or not it's interference.
Here's the 1-0 pitch. This one hit hard over to left. Tester for the second time tonight going to have an opportunity. Left glove, and he's got the grab for the second out over at left.
Travis got it over there to it. Did a great job of making sure to watch that runner, hold him there at second so he doesn't advance over to third.
That'll go now third in the order to Braden Bean. Braden Bean.
This young man came in for the injured Whitehouse Wildcat in the first inning. He was injured swinging at a strike.
He's reached on a walk his past 2 at-bats in the 3rd and in the 5th. Left stranded back in the 3rd and then was tagged out back for the second out in the 5th. First pitch on the way is a strike to him, though, 0-1. Again, Huntsville trailing 2-0. Still looking for their first win of the season here at Cape Bar Ross for their home crowd. And it's a good crowd here on rodeo night in Huntsville, Texas. We've got a good crowd here supporting these young men. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This one, little shave pitch high up into the inside. 1 ball, 1 strike on 2 outs.
Yeah, I had him thinking there, trying to drop it in. But, this is a guy that you probably just want to come after, try to make him, like you said, he walked twice coming into the game. So you want to try to get him, or coming into this at-bat. So you want to try to make him earn it.
Next one, he'll swing on this one late over to the left. Tester trying to get there.
Down.
And Tester
Base hit.
right in front of him. It took a bounce. That would have been a hard one and a base hit and a little 2-out single here for Braden Bean. That one just dropped right in front of. Good effort out there by Tester, though. He's been a little bit busy here over the last couple of innings. That one just fell out of his reach, though. But good field work still getting on and only keeping that as a single.
Yeah, he did. There was nothing he was going to be able to do about that one. The runner had a jump there at second, going to third base, and with the ball falling down there in front of him, he was going to make it home.
Bring up Michael Dodowski. First pitch to Dodowski, corner strike 0-1. He had the RBI double back in the fifth.
Yeah, he gave that one a ride to the left center wall. That was no doubt. That was going to get out there and find the gap.
He'll hit this one over to first, and that one right between the gap, and that's going to bring one runner over from second to third, and so now we've got runner at the hot corner. So a little single there, back-to-back singles now. Dodowski, and we'll see if we have that runner coming in again. Hayden Hosley will run for him over at first. Well, I mean, just lace that one right there off first, right where it needed to go to put his team in an opportunity to try to stretch this out with the current 2-0 lead.
Yeah, he just ate him up there with Hagan. Hagan having to hold the runner on, kept him closer to the first base bag, so when the ball was hit, and he was unable to get over to it, went in between first and second, advanced the runner at first over to third. Now you have runners at the corners.
Lady Hornets victorious again tonight, 10-4 over Nacogdoches on the road.
Great job, Lady Hornets.
Go 3-0 in conference play. Carlos Zimmerman has the call on that game tonight.
They're doing a pickoff play here. The runners, they're trying to make him go after him to bring that runner at third in. They're just going to stare and look now. They're going to. He's established a. It's interesting. Another one of those interesting plays in baseball. The runner at first establishes a new baseline out towards the grass, trying to get them to get the out. But since it's not a force play, if the runner at third can cross the plate in time before they go run out to almost right field to tag him out, then the run counts.
Glad you know all that, BJ.
And you would think he's out of the base path, but actually if you start there and you establish a base path, that becomes the base path.
Now we'll get back into action. Runner going to try to steal over to second.
He's trying to get it again.
Yeah, he's trying to look at it again. This time he'll go over to second now, so a stolen base is credited here as Hosley will go over to second on the stolen base.
Little trickeration trying to get here with 2 outs.
So both runners now in scoring position. No balls, 1 strike on 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Inside for the ball, 1-1. It's first time in calling baseball for years, BJ. I have never seen that.
It's one of those things in baseball.
Here's the 1-1. Dropped in for the strike, 1-2.
And what's so odd about it is you think, okay, there's no way he's in the baseline. He's out of the baseline, but he's established a new baseline, so he's able to do that. It's up to the defense to react to it.
Here's the 1-2 on the way. This one late swing, and they're going to have some communication down here. They'll hand it off. Cotton has the grab. Boy, you talk about last-minute communication. It's better to communicate than not at all, and Cotton comes up and makes the grab as he runs down from center, and we are 3 done here, and the final opportunity coming up for the Hornets.
All right, these guys got a chance to come back. You got 3-0. They've had some opportunity to score during the game, but holding this Whitehouse team to 3 runs and able to strike back. You're in striking distance here. Now, Dodowski has been dealing, so you're going to have to do something you haven't done all game, and that's string together a couple of hits. So if you can get a walk and string together a couple of hits, try to get some traffic on the base paths, then you're going to be doing something for your team. But it's been a struggle here. Only 3 hits on the board for the Hornets, and a pitcher who is absolutely showing that he is everything that everybody's talked about on the mound. And so it's a tall task, but it's something that you're going to have to face at some point in time. Right now, Dadowski at this point in time, total number of pitches 82, total strikes 57, total balls 25, and again that is with 11 strikeouts, I believe. So he's got it going tonight. This is your chance to get it back. 3 runs. It's doable. It's within reach. You've got to get to work, right?
Yeah, and kind of a rare complete game opportunity here coming up for Dadowski. You don't see too much of that anymore. And for those of you watching on that scoreboard, I had it off there. It is a 3-0 lead, by the way, by.
They tried to sneak in a 4th one on the oddity play there.
I guess it was Bean that came around and scored that other one back in the 7th. So they did get one more run. And I also had the outs or the inning messed up. So it is the bottom of the 7th. Final opportunity here for the Hornets as we'll go 4, 5, and 6 at the heart of the order. The heart of the order, by the way, they've only, you look at that, only 1 for 5 here in the heart of the order. And in that, 3 of those 5 batsmen have struck out.
Yep. Hagen's had one of those 5, so hopefully he can get another one here.
Here's the pitch on the way to the left-handed batter. He'll swing late here, and it goes around for a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, he was expecting fastball right there, right off the bat, and he got a little off-speed pitch, kind of got his rhythm off just a little bit. That's a great pitch by Dadowski.
Holly Adams McMichael joining us. I'm not sure who that is.
I'm pretty fond of her.
Saying go Jackson, cheering him on.
Yes, Jackson's one of her favorite, she says favorite trolls. She's done a lot in our school district, and she would teach 2nd grade. She's taught 2nd grade, but she would go in to sub for this class at Stewart and Jackson. We love that kid, and so we have a lot of fun with them.
0-2 on the way. This one high to the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Hagen Harris. Good to see you, Holly. Thanks for chiming in. Also, some Wildcat fans joining us. Joseph Smith cheering on the Wildcats from Jasper, Texas. We always want the visiting teams to feel welcome. Thanks for that message, Joseph. We appreciate you. Your team's doing good tonight, 3-0. And great pitching here by Dadowski. The next one on the way. This one will pop up foul off the third base line and drops in to that little league field behind us. You know, the other night when I was calling a game, there was about 8 or 9 balls that went back there. That's the first one tonight that's dropped back there. That is a crazy night.
Still got the lights on out there. I'm surprised they don't have somebody playing out there just for fun.
Somebody will go jump that. They always do. They'll run over in a minute. 1 ball, 2 strike pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. And 2 more.
He's still got some gas left in the tank. That was a nice pitch. Had some pitches to play with, but threw a high strike in there to get Hagen to swing. Hagen swung at it. 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th.
13 strikeouts now by Dadowski. 1 away. Hornets here with 2 final opportunities. It is Luke Durham. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitch, fastball across the plate for a strike, 0-1. Well, I will say I think baby Braylon's enjoying her first baseball game. She has been pretty attentive out there.
She is awesome.
She's looking up, man. Here's the 0-1. This one, hard hit over to right. Causey should be able to make that grab, though, pretty routinely. Right glove, and he does. 1 more opportunity here for the Hornets now. And that'll rest on Action Jackson batting. It's 0-2, and he is due.
He is due, and Action Jackson actually started your ball game tonight for your Huntsville Hornets and actually only gave up 2 runs. Great outing. Everything you could ask for in your pitcher against this Whitehouse team. He went out there and did it. Made sure his team is still in it. So he had a great night of pitching there for Jackson.
Here's the first pitch to him. This one over to left, and Edrago trying to make the grab at the back, and he does. And it's a 1-2-3, and ending the ball game kind of inning. Hats go off to Whitehouse tonight as their pitcher, Michael Dadowski, who's heading to Texas A&M eventually. He showed why here tonight with 13 strikeouts in this ball game. We will take a very brief break, and we'll come back and wrap it up with postgame. Don't go anywhere, folks. Your final tonight, Huntsville. A tough one again as they fall 3-0 here at K-Bar Ross. We'll be back.
Huntsville High School would like to thank you for attending tonight's contest and wish you a safe trip home. Remember, that's good.
All right, friends, back at it. Rob Hipp, BJ McMichael, as we quickly wrap this one up here. Post-game, Huntsville falls 3-0. And welcome back up here to the booth. There's that hoodie I got on, man. I gotta see if they got a 2XL though, man, because I still want to eat my burgers, man.
Yeah,
What'd you get, BJ? What'd you get?
Got me a long sleeve. We like our long sleeve shirts. Got one for me and my wife that was on earlier, so got her one as well. So
they're nice, man. So make sure you get them. The Huntsville Hornet Baseball Booster Club has these. Very nicely priced. It's affordable, and you got to get you a shirt, got to get you a hoodie. Come out to the game and get geared up. BJ, a tough one tonight for the Hornets. Still looking for that first win at K-Bar Ross this season. They won't get it tonight. Whitehouse pitcher Michael Dudowski. We talk about him. There's a reason he's going to A&M. He finished up with 13 strikeouts in this ball game. I would assume he was close to 80 pitches. He had an absolute fine night on the mound. He went the complete distance in this one.
Yeah, he did. And that's the part you're looking at it, and there's some wins. There are some victories from this game. You held the game close. You gave up minimal hits. You kept your team was in the ball game. Jackson went out there. Your starting pitcher went out there, had a great game, gave up 2 earned runs, and then you got 1 earned run given up by your bullpen. The hard thing is just the offense. The bats weren't awake, partly due to a pitcher who was dealing on the mound. And when you're just in the zone and you're hitting your strikes, you had over 50 strikes and 20 something balls. When you're finding the strike zone and you're just dealing like that, it's tough when that pitcher's in the zone. So you got to find a way. You can't find a way. Hats off to Whitehouse and Dudowski and that staff working with him. But again, you got some wins in there, some things to build on.
Huntsville falls to 1-3 in district play. They are now 6-12 overall in the season. Whitehouse will improve to 3-1 and 11-7. And up next for the Hornets, they will play Jacksonville tomorrow. We will not have that game, unfortunately, here on the Hornet Nation Broadcast Network. They will be in Jacksonville tomorrow at 1:30. Our prayers go with that community. They were affected by a tornado as well up there. Again, tomorrow at 1:30. Then they'll be back on Tuesday facing Tyler High. We will not have that game either, but we will be back on the air, I believe, for that Thursday, not Thursday, I beg your pardon, on Friday, April the 1st, Tyler High, a 7 o'clock game there. So we're going to miss the next 2 just to broadcasting commitments. I may try to get Luke Scott to call one of those if he's able to, but if not, we will definitely be back on Friday. Your final thoughts, BJ? Been a fun one, man. It's good to be back in the booth with you, man.
Yeah, absolutely. Final thoughts. There's some things to be, to be proud about. Even though you go 1-3 in district play, and that's a tough one to lose to Whitehouse, you still got some ground that you can make up. There's some things that you can encourage your team. Here's the thing. They didn't give up the big inning. The big inning has been what's kind of plagued them early on. Some of these other games that they played earlier this year, had they been a 3-0 game, they were in the ball game. And so you just got to, your defense stepped up. There's some great defensive plays. Colin Sanders made some great defensive plays. Hagan Harris made some great defensive plays. Caleb Cotton, your outfielder. So defensive-wise, you got to be happy about that. You cut down the errors. Now, just got to get the full deal. You got to get the offense to wake up. And if you can do that, then these guys, they're gonna do well this season.
Still a lot of baseball left. Come out and support them here at home at K-Bar Ross. We need this place packed every game, and it was a good one tonight as far as the fan base went on rodeo night here in Walker County in Huntsville, Texas. But again, a tough one as the Huntsville Hornets fall to Whitehouse 3-0. Friends, it's always been a fun one. I appreciate BJ McMichael. Good to have him back up in the booth. I know we'll share many more games as this season goes on. You can always find the latest and our schedule information. Follow the KSAM Sports Facebook page for what we're broadcasting. For BJ McMichael, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight, friends, that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We truly need each other. Provide a word of encouragement, lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good night, and God bless from Huntsville, Texas. We'll see you next time.